look tired. Working like crazy. Busy, busy, busy bee. Um, let's talk about the reptilian race. I've talked about this and I touched on it, and I have Miss Ida here. Miss Ida was a seer. Miss Ida came from South Carolina. Okay, she was a true seer. White people would come see her. She was a former slave. Okay, she became free. Why? Because she had wisdom and knowledge. She could see past, present, or future. Aunt Carolina herself. So I asked Aunt Carolina, I asked the ancestors, who are these reptilians? Why are they here? Where do they come from? What I'm being shown is legions of reptilians, okay? Legions, okay? Legions of them. There are legions of them. And they come to confuse. They come to divide. They come to control, okay? Reptilians, shapeshifters. They shapeshift into reptilians. Now, they're running this freaking world. Thank you, Aunt Caroline. They've always been here. They've been here since the beginning of time. Now, it's interesting because they come in many forms, right? Human form. Because if you really see a reptilian, you'd be scared shitless, okay? Scared shitless, okay? So I have Aunt Caroline here, and I have the card of strength. Now, I want to see there was, for entertainment purposes, if I use discernment, when there was a famous man, David Icke. People used to laugh at David Icke, humiliate him. I'm going to talk about on live TV and in person. They said, oh, this man was crazy. What is he talking about? There is no such thing. And it's so interesting because if you go back to the native tribes, they talked about these reptilians, but they called them other names. Okay, they called them skinwalkers. Thank you, ancestors. They called them skinwalkers. Skinwalkers. Now, the reptilians, they have to have blood for entertainment purposes, okay? They come in as a father of knives. Woo, baby. Aunt Caroline talk. They've been here since the beginning, and they will be here till they end. Thank you, Aunt Caroline. It's interesting. People are married to these damn reptilians and don't even know they're reptilians because they're shown in human form. Oh my gosh. And some people don't even know they're reptilian. Nope. They don't even know they come from this this bloodline. It's like it's interesting because you have the star ancestors in the galaxy, then you have the reptilians, and you have other things like Men in Black, literally Men in Black. But the problem is they have only but so much authority. The Almighty has the authority. The Almighty Yeshua himself. Look at this. Look at his legs and look at his face. What is this? The 7 of Sticks. They fight amongst themselves. Why? Money, greed. This person has human legs and a crocodile freaking head. They come from the same species. Walking on 2 damn legs. Look at their teeth. You know, it's interesting. I seen a picture of King Charles and all them. This was ancient knowledge. Oh my gosh. Ancient knowledge. They talked about this race for years. This was ancient knowledge. Even the Africans know. Okay? And the natives know about these people. They call them by different names. Now, the natives call them the skinwalkers. And because they don't have real skin. Okay? They have like a lizard-like skin. Thank you. Thank you, Yeshua. But they will be here from the beginning to the end of time. They're real. And people used to laugh at David Icke. Like, oh, he's crazy. He don't know what he's talking about. Now, we just seen for entertainment purposes, the Queen and King of UK that are a part of this bloodline. Now, if we look this up in the Hoodoo Tarot, we're going to look it up. The 7 of Sticks. Because I don't use this deck a lot, but I like it because it looks like my people. 106. Not the crocodiles. Oh, not the crocodiles. So, this meaning, if we look at it in the upright, it's saying they're standing in their ground, their strength, adversity, defending their beliefs in the final showdown. Okay, because there's going to be a final showdown with these beings. Okay. A fair competition, protest, resisting authority. Did I tell you? Protecting what's rightfully theirs, but it's not rightfully theirs. Okay. And the ability to summon inner strength from the other reptilians. Now, the negative side, they're being pushed around, exhausted, being dormanted, struggling to survive. They're struggling to survive. The odds are being against them, fighting a losing battle because they're fighting a losing battle. Being scapegoats, feeling overwhelmed, quitting, getting bullied, stubborn, narrow-mindedness, failing to attempt what when you're wrong, hidden enemies. They're hidden. They are hidden for a reason. Because if you could actually see them, you would be freaked the hell out. So they have to surrender. To who? Yeshua himself. God himself. The Father. The Father himself. They have domain of the lower realms. Okay? That's what they have domain of. But they have domain, they don't have domain of us. Okay? because we're coming out with the strength. They can't be like us. Look at that. Even the animals can feel them around. Okay? They want power and control. Miss Ida's like, she's saying they've been around for a very long time, sweetheart. And if you look at the queen and king, look at their teeth. A lot of people they're walking on two legs, but they're reptilian, lizards. She said they've been around for a very long time. She says do not fear, because they only have authority of this realm. And they really don't have authority. Okay? They don't have authority. Because the divine himself or her has authority. Aunt Caroline used to see them. She was a seer. White people, all kinds of people came to Aunt Caroline for her knowledge. She was a true seer. She could see past, present, and future. She was freed because of her knowledge, the wisdom like Solomon. She died with knowledge. She helped a lot of people. Okay, this was who Aunt Caroline was. She'd been through the struggle. Look at that gray hair. That's wisdom, knowledge. She carried this on, not just to her people, to other people, other races. She loved all. Okay, and she was enslaved. But we are not enslaved. They try to manipulate us, but they cannot, okay? They have no domain. Only in the lower, as above, so below. Lower, okay? So David Icke talks about the reptilian race. And I see them all the time. It's interesting that this card came out. Oh, man. Look at that card. Reptilian. On walking on two legs. Could you imagine seeing something like this? Just hit him with a damn stick. Knock him out. They fear. See, the thing is, they can't really they can't really do much because it's interesting, because the Almighty is in control. Okay, this is what Aunt Caroline says. Okay, just saying. The ancestors even saying it, and they're behind Aunt Caroline. Okay. All right, you guys. Love and light. Love and light. David Icke, and there was this African guy. I will put his picture up. He talked about the encounter with them, so I will also put his information up in his picture. All right, guys. Light and love, my beautiful souls.